Some stars on the show, by the way, today, right? We've had Bear Grylls this morning, Gabby Agbonlor, Charlie Austin after he scored 2 goals, and now a Real Madrid legend. Doesn't get.
And what about you? A Blackpool legend.
Gillingham Gerbil, that's what they call me.
Did that?
Yeah.
It's a good show, you know.
Putney Perlo.
Putney Perlo, yeah. For the gerbil.
Keep your calls coming in 08717 223344. If you've been at a game tonight, we want to hear from you. Let's go to some Man United fans because it was a shocking performance again. Let's go to Larry, who's a Manchester United fan. Larry, good evening.
Good evening, Jamie. Good evening, Woody.
Yeah, look, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Do you blame Ole Gunnar Solskjaer tonight, or do you blame the players that he put out there?
I've been on a few times before with Andy and Koundé, and I've spoke about Solskjaer in the past, sort of always falling up short. Yeah. And again, if Pep or Tuchel or Klopp manages that so-called second string side with a £70 million winger and a £50 million striker on front, they win the game.
Or Mourinho?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Well, Mourinho rested players and got won an EFL Cup.
Yeah, he won. Yeah, and he won the Europa League, right?
And the Europa.
He won trophies. Something Ole Gunnar Solskjaer ain't done yet.
Yeah, well, as I said, it's just I don't know. Like, and Jonathan, you've been there. You've managed in a championship and that, and you're talking about giving time and stuff. And I don't know whether or not you felt maybe that the things that you wanted to do, you actually just didn't get more time to do it. But Solskjaer's now put a squad together, right? Yeah. We've got £50 million players in every position. Right, and we've got £30 million, £40 million players in backup positions, right?
Yeah.
It seemed tonight watching that match, right? After he brought on Greenwood and Bruno, who are your 2 so-called first teamers, did you not just think it was a case of get the ball to them 2? And there was literally nothing else. I don't know what way United were playing. I don't know what we were supposed to be doing. I don't know. Honestly, like Martial, did he really know what runs he was supposed to be making? Does he really care? I suppose too. Like, I don't know. I just don't think. I think that yes, we're top of the league now. We're 5 games in. Everton were top of the league this time last year. We're going to fall up short, and because we haven't got a good enough manager.
So you get rid of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer now?
I don't want to.
Can you? He just bought Ronaldo and Varane and Sancho. He's putting that team together. It's the final bit, isn't it? Really, you can't get rid of him now, surely, can you?
So Johnny, are you going to get him? Are you going to, if he doesn't win the league this year, should he stay on and get another year?
That's not for me. But I'd definitely give him the time that he needs. He's got them players in. You need to give him the rest of the season, surely.
You can tell Woody's been a gaffer, can't you? Huh?
No, but
you can tell he's been a gaffer.
What's the point in buying them players and getting rid of him? Tell me what the point is.
No, I agree with you not to get rid of him now. You make a good point. They are top of the league, but they've just been knocked out of the Carabao Cup. It's a competition they should be looking to win, even with their second string side.
So them players should be doing better.
So you're blaming the players.
The players have got to do better, surely.
Yeah.
And let's give some credit to, like I said earlier, David Moyes.
Yeah,
He's put out a good team. They made changes, by the way.
I'm a United fan, so I want to talk about United, not David Moyes.
Well, he was your ex-manager, and you got rid of him early.
Yeah. Well, I suppose you're right. And again, he wasn't able to bring in the players that he wanted to bring in. And as I said, I think that every signing that Solskjaer's made, do not get me wrong, I am in agreement. They've been first. I'm really liking the signings he's making. Mm-hmm. Do not get me wrong. It's time to deliver. And what you're saying, no, I don't want them to go and sack Solskjaer in the morning. Of course he deserves time, but I'm basically a sceptical United fan, just thinking that I think all in all,
Larry, if you look at sort of Pep Guardiola, right, and I was speaking to Gabby Agbonlor about this yesterday, and he had a chat with Grealish, and Jack Grealish said like his attention to detail in every training session, the runs he has to make, the way they have to move when a certain player gets the ball, everything is put into that detail with Pep Guardiola. I look at Manchester United and I think, as you said, Larry, they're just it gets almost desperate. At the end of games, it gets desperate, and they're just relying on someone to do something out of nowhere. There's no kind of sort of structure to it.
United went out there the night, right? And like the first half was pretty abysmal. But like, was there a style of our play? Was there put it this way? There's one. I'll give you an example. One of the signings he's bought, Sancho. We said we were going to sign Sancho because we needed somebody on the right hand side. Where did he play him?
Yeah, I know. Plays him on the left.
Plays on the left-hand side.
And that's annoying me as well, Larry. It's annoying me. You've spent 70 million quid on a young talent to come to your football club, and you're playing him left wing. He's a right winger.
Unbelievable.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Just while I'm on, can I ask, not every day you get to talk to a Galactic, can I ask Johnny a question about his playing days?
Of course you can, mate.
Yeah, just out of all those great players you played with, you talk about Ronaldo, Beckham, etc., blah, blah, blah. What was it like to play with Michael Dewberry?
I had a lot of good players in my career, mate. Jamie Warner was one as well.
Dude was a top player.
Dude was good, mate. He come from Chelsea. He put a lot of pressure on us when we were at Leeds.
Yeah,
to be fair, centre-back. I was a young centre-back then, and Dude was coming and doing a good job. Yeah,
thanks, Larry. Thanks for your call. We're going to be speaking to Woodgate. We're going to get into him at 11 o'clock about all the players that he's played with and everything about his career and being a gaffer as well, because I think he's definitely going to... I predicted that you were going to be a Premier League manager one day, and I stand by that.
Let's see. Only time will tell.
Yeah, you didn't get enough time at Bournemouth. You should have got that job. Let's go to... look, we got time for one more? Yeah, let's quickly go to... Let's go to Nessy. Can we have Nessy, please? Nessy, good evening.
Evening, lads. Evening, fellas. Evening.
Yeah, we're all good. I've got in front of me, Martial isn't fit enough to wear a United shirt.
Oh, my goodness. Right, let me start. I've watched the whole game. For the first time in a while, I've seen my team live. And I'm a fan. I've been an avid fan since a little kid.
Yeah.
Now, my problem is I've got mates that support rival clubs. And they always tell me, because they're very good at keeping check of my club and seeing how they play and so forth. What I've been hearing is just take a look at Anthony Martial one time. That's what they said to me. Just take a look at Anthony Martial play a whole 90 minutes and you tell me what you think. Yeah? And then also... the other guy, what's his name? Alex Telles, the other guy.
Yeah.
Now, I've watched tonight's game, I've witnessed it, and I said to myself, there's at least 3 players coasting through their contracts. There's at least 3 Manchester United players coasting through their contracts. They have no drive, no ambition to be at this club. Anthony Martial is the number 9. He's a recognised centre forward. I don't see what he does for our club. I see flashes of brilliance here and there, but see Anthony Martial. He's suited at Everton. Mm-hmm. He's an Everton player. He will do brilliant at Everton. He's not a Manchester United first teamer. He's not a Manchester. He does not deserve to have a squad number in our team. Alex Telles is a bust. We now have to admit that out of all the signings that Solskjaer has done, all that he's offered the club is brought Luke Shaw's game up.
You can't get every signing right, though, can you? You can't get every signing right, surely. To be fair, Jamie, you said earlier on you'd take Martial at Spurs.
I would take him at Spurs
as a backup or
as a player who's got to prove himself.
Yeah. He has to. I don't even see him in Spurs' starting lineup. I don't even see him walking into Spurs' starting lineup. That's how bad it is. And my other thing,
but he's got so much talent, though. He's got so much talent, and it just looks like he's not enjoying his football at Man United. I don't think he likes being a bit part player.
Has he ever looked like he enjoys it?
Okay, guys, can I just...
when he first signed.
I've never seen him smiling or scoring goals and really celebrating, did you? Did you see it? I never saw it.
When Jesse Lingard came to the club... Sorry, when Jesse Lingard went away on loan and he came back, Solskjaer had a word with him. He said, listen... You're going to be a squad player. You're not going to be starting all games, but you're going to be a squad. I need you. You're important to the squad. Lingard listened. He took that in both ears, and look what he does. Every time he comes on, he takes the game by the scruff of the neck. Take the game by the scruff of the neck. Van der Beek, you're complaining about minutes. Today, I didn't, mate. You was like you was just coasting through the game. I didn't really see him.
I thought he played okay. I'll be honest with you. I thought he played all right.
He played okay. We don't need you to play okay in a Carabao Cup when you're starting.
Yeah, you're right.
You need to show Solskjaer, listen, Ollie, start me.
Yeah, you're right.
See what I just did? Start me. Alex Telles, please, guys, I want your honest opinion. What has he done for my beloved club since he's been at the club?
Not enough. But Luke Shaw's been unbelievable since he's come back from his injury. So keep your calls coming. Nessy, thanks for your call. Keep them coming in. 08 717 22 33 44. This is the Sports Bar on talkSPORT with BetBall. Find your bet mates on BetBall and never bet alone. 18 plus, begambleaware.org.